Hello, this is John from Senior Moments. Well, I wanted to share with you that twice a year I have to burn excess stuff on the property to get my property cleaned up. So this is one of two burns, one in the spring and one in the fall. This is cleanup from the debris that I can't chip or infected trees with the bark beetle. I try to do as little burning as possible because it's bad for the environment. And this is the only way I have to get rid of the infected trees and shrubs that I can't chip and use for mulch. So during this day of 4.5 hours of this burn, I have stepped on my step watch 10,700 steps just around this area. And I wanted to see if I could share this with you guys without offending you for the fire and the smoke and the so on. And I wanted to find out what fire is. So I asked Google Bard, and here he goes.
Fire is the rapid oxidation of a material, the fuel, in the exothermic chemical process of combustion, releasing heat, light, and various reaction products. At a certain point in the combustion reaction, called the ignition point, flames are produced. The flame is the visible portion of the fire. Flames consist primarily of carbon dioxide, water vapor, oxygen, and nitrogen. If hot enough, the gases may become ionized to produce plasma. Depending on the substances alight and any impurities outside, the color of the flame and the fire's intensity will be different.
So, fire is very fast, very extreme, rusting. So I found that very interesting. So as I'm doing this burn, and it's fun to sit out here with my wife for the day. I usually do it on a rainy day to help reduce potential for spread. So we have a little umbrella like we're at the beach, and and we have coffee in the morning and lunch out here, and it's a nice day with my wife. She helps. She likes to do the detail work, which I can't do because of it's hard for me to bend over and all the surgeries I've had and so on, and I'm getting old and she's young and beautiful. So the burn leaves, and when you get to the end of this, I get it down to a very fine ash that I add into my compost pile to help for our garden. So there is some use for the ash too. It's probably not as good as leaving charcoal, but I don't like to have a lot of leftovers. So I burn it down as far as I can, and I do that with spreading it out a little bit, repiling it back up, getting a good burn out of it. And so the like I said, this is a 4.5 hour burn. So I burn a hot fire. So I start out with a really hot, compact fire, so everything burns down quickly. I use a lot of stacking the debris up very tight. Even when it rains, it had been raining for a couple days prior, and the inside of it was dry because I compact it so tight so I don't have to cover it. And it starts up real quick, as you saw, and you can see now that the fire is diminished, or the fire pile is diminishing, and I continue to spread it out, pile it up, spread it out, pile it up. So this is something I do twice a year. I'm doing about 10% of the burning I did when I first moved in the property 6 years ago. if that. And I just didn't like it. All the, smoke and carbon dioxide, going into the atmosphere. So I bought the chipper, which you've seen my videos on, and I do most chipping now and try to get as much chipped as I possibly can with what I have. So thank you for watching. A few more seconds. See a picture of the remaining ash, which is almost like a fine powder. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and see you in the next video.